again. It is another week in our journey. If you don't already know, I'm Centrisa Marie.
I'm Sydney McKenna.
And we're the SNS Girls. Welcome to our channel. I'm not recorded, no. Anywho, so like I said, it's another week. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for subscribing. If you have not already, please go subscribe to our channel here on YouTube. Like our videos, watch them, comment, share them with other people that you think would enjoy them. Because yes, this is our journey, but we really want to be able to impact and inspire others along the way. So yeah, so this is, I lost track of how many weeks this is. Is this like week 4? Okay, it's week 4. And you want to do the weight check-in?
I weighed 238.
Did you lose any weight last week?
I gained a pound. Well, yeah, but like I gained a pound from what I lost.
She seems so enthusiastic this evening, doesn't she, people? It's really great. It's really awesome. So what do you think contributed to the pound that you gained versus losing some this past week?
Probably going out to see my dad.
And I feel like, I don't really know if a lot of it is that, but I think that the reason that I think it is, I don't really know if you want to share that, because, you know, I'm grown and I don't care, but you're a teenager, so you might care more than I do about those kinds of things.
About what?
That it could be because you might be slightly bloated.
Stop talking.
Oh. All right, anyway, so that was her progress. I lost a pound, almost a pound, actually 1.4 pounds. I lost 1.4 pounds this past week, and I think that's pretty good. I figured that, you know, we had the big weeks when we lost large amounts. I figured at some point it would try to kind of trickle down to the, you know, the average of 1 to 2 pounds a week. And so I'm okay with losing a pound this past week. I will say that I had a couple cookies Sunday, and I had a couple bites of some Tahitian gelato, and you know, it was okay, but it wasn't as amazing as ice cream and cookies used to be for me, like a month and a half ago.
Better than normal ice cream.
Well, I'm just saying the fact that how I would have not had a couple bites, I would have had the whole pint.
I also have, not like, it's less, it's more than half. It's
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I ate, and because I was eating some of hers. I didn't have my own. That's what I'm saying. So yeah. So, what were your thoughts on our meals last week?
I like the pizza and the popcorn. The oatmeal was okay. Not that I'm gonna do it again. I really don't like oatmeal like that.
Okay. So I made oatmeal.
Oh, and the taco soup was good.
I made this banana bread version of oatmeal, banana nut type of oatmeal. And I like oatmeal, so, you know, I was good with it. But, you know, she said she doesn't really care for it as much. So what big takeaways or aha moments did you have over this past week?
I think when I kept forgetting the almonds and stuff, that kind of made me sad.
Okay. So one of our snacks is typically some type of nut along with some fruit or something. She doesn't know it yet, but I have switched it up for this week.
I was at a game today.
Slightly. really a lot, but I think we're going to be fine. So outside of some almonds, what is a takeaway you had? Like,
I mean, I got to eat at Shogun's.
so do you think that one of your takeaways is the fact that you're not necessarily, I feel like you think you're extremely restricted in what you eat versus you just learning to be mindful of what it is you eat and how much you eat it?
Yeah. Guess that's the thing I learned today. I mean, this week.
So is this dry? Is this what the people, this what you're giving me and the people this today? This is what we're doing
I'm tired.
for this. So if you can't tell, she cheers and dances on Thursdays, but this week, and she doesn't think she realizes, but next week they're doing it on Mondays instead of Thursdays, and so I think it sucked all her little energy. So maybe I won't get any shade, and she won't come for me today since
I mean, you didn't do anything for me to be shady about, so.
I haven't done anything in the last videos for you to be shady about, but you seem to come for me every single video.
I mean, that cookie.
Right there. There it is. I knew she wasn't going to be able to take it a whole vlog, whole video without coming for her mama. I don't understand. Anyway, one of my takeaways from this past week is just remembering that I really don't have to deny myself the things that I enjoy. And at the same time, what I enjoy now has shifted drastically from what I used to enjoy. And yes, I'm extremely focused, and what I eat on a daily basis is consistent. But like I said, when I had a couple cookies last night and a couple bites of her gelato, I didn't feel guilty like, oh my God, I've ruined it. I'm going to like just have to start all over, because used to, if I felt even a little bit like that, I would just be like, throw the whole thing away. We'll just start over in a couple days. Let me just go on and pig out. But I didn't. I kept in moderation, and I was like, okay, that's cool, that's great, that's enough. And now I don't want any more. I'm gonna go on. So I think that has been one of my big aha for this past week and part of our journey. Hey, so what do you think it's gonna be like when we go see your grandparents in a couple weeks for our cousin's baby
Oh my
shower?
gosh, you've lost so much weight. You look so skinny. I love your videos.
That wasn't really what I was talking about, but okay. I was talking about, this is our first time traveling with our new lifestyle of eating. What do you think that's gonna be like? Here comes the shade. Thank God it's not directed at me. That's all I got.
Coming from my auntie Sharon, which I love very much and very deeply. When it comes to us eating, so as some of y'all may or may not know, we don't eat pork. We don't do that. So when it comes to always coming down to go eat at her house, the most meat they'll probably have is pork. And I'll be like, you got anything else besides pork? What's wrong with pork? I don't eat pork no more. You don't eat pork. My grandmother, and every time I go down there, my grandmother, and I feel like my grandmother and my auntie gang up on me. She'll be like, because I don't like hot dogs, they're disgusting. And one day she'll be saying, oh, I'm going to cook hot dogs. And I'll be like, ew. She'll be like, then what do you eat? I said, food. She said, clearly not.
I'm so glad I am not on the other end of the shade.
So basically it's going to be something like that. And so they're going to be like, well, we don't do that down here.
Okay, so again,
They have actually said that to me one time.
but again, that's not really what I was talking about. I really feel like you got some harbored feelings that you need to do forgiveness exercise.
No,
Because I really feel like you got some stuff deep down in there that you need to get out. You kind of got it out on here.
I'm good.
Have your grand and your auntie on here like, so really?
They still love me though.
I mean, this is our first time traveling, and okay. So usually when we travel,
we get McDonald's with me with it. No,
not McDonald's. We don't even. We stop at the fast food restaurant, and you used to get large everything with a Sprite, and then you'd have chips and whatever else, a candy that you'd have in the car with you on the way there, and then we get to your grandparents' house and whatever it is in the house that they consume, you go in there outside of pork, of course. Outside of pork, whatever's the cereal, whatever, whatnot. You go in there, you just pretty much graze. That's we graze on whatever all weekend. Like, what do you think it's gonna be like this time? Because we've shifted everything, and so
it's easy because they got a Walmart, and we can just cook. It's like
I'm getting ready I'm hosting a baby shower.
And I can cook. You act like I don't know how to
I'm
cook.
responsible for decorating. I don't know what's happening.
I can help decorate. It's not that hard. I've helped with the other baby showers.
I'm just letting you know, you should, you have to contribute something to this effort on that weekend.
I said I'll help. Either that or I'll babysit.
This is not about babysitting. I'm talking about our regimen of food that we eat.
I said I'll cook. Did you not hear me?
Child, we're gonna probably have to take a commercial break because she doing a whole lot right now. Okay, so of course, a couple weeks from now we will tell you how that went, how it worked out with the whole shifting of
the baby shower.
Not just the baby shower, but how we ate differently and prepared to travel with our new eating habits. So
they should be fine because I don't eat cake or anything.
Well, and that's the thing. I'm not worried about the sweets. I've realized I can say no to sweet stuff. I'm not really concerned about that. It wasn't even that part. It was just that we're gonna actually have to prepare more when we get ready to travel. When it comes to the traveling food and the snacks and stuff for us to have while we're there, versus how we used to do and just stop at gas stations and fast food restaurants and load up and go. That's all I'm saying. I just feel like it's going to be a lot different than it usually is.
I'll probably have some almonds or something.
So what are you looking forward to? What is your goal for this coming week?
To probably get to 135.
I said for this week.
I know.
They are going to put me in jail.
No, 135. I mean 235.
They're going to try to put me in jail.
I mean 235.
I'm like, wait, I'm going to go to jail. They're going to put me in jail.
It's been a long day for me.
I'm trying to figure out what has happened. I'm like,
I was at a game. We went into overtime. It was really a waste of time. But it's been a long day. I'm at 235.
I'm gonna give you a hug after we get done.
I don't need a hug.
Yeah, you need a hug.
No.
Yeah, you gonna.
I don't want a hug.
She's getting one.
I
don't
don't
worry
want a
about it
hug.
because she's gonna have to release all of that she got going on tonight.
Yeah,
So I, at least, if I'm consistent with losing at least 1.5 pounds this coming week, I will feel really accomplished in keeping that going. So because, like I said, the sister has goals, trying to get down to 206 by my 40th birthday in June. It's a big deal for me because I honestly don't remember the last time I weighed under 210 pounds. I don't. When?
Wait, stop.
What?
What am I supposed to do on Valentine's Day?
Contain yourself. I don't.
Do I still get to eat the stuff that I get?
You're just going to have it for a while. You'll have it for longer than you usually have it. It's gonna last longer. You're gonna have restraint, and you're gonna be accountable, and you're not gonna just sit up there and eat all the candy and the chocolate. Lies you tell. So we're on here with the people and you're just gonna lie?
I never just said they ain't candy. No, for real.
No, you do. Yeah, you do.
No.
Lies.
She she over here talking about coming for her. She coming for me.
You're right, because you just lied.
No, I
did. Yeah, you did.
Mama.
That is a story. That's a whole
Mama.
lie. You just lied.
Lies. No.
Lies.
This ain't telling stories.
No, your grandmother says that. I have never.
You have told me Tess ain't telling stories.
When we were still in Camden.
No.
Probably. I don't recall that.
Okay.
Anyway, lies you tell.
No.
Sydney. The candy doesn't last long when you have it. What is happening here? No, it doesn't.
Mama, I've had a whole thing of candy last for at least 2 months. Yes.
And this is how I know for sure that she has some selective amnesia. Because I have gone to get a piece of candy out of the little Valentine's bag, whatever it is that she ends up with after Valentine's.
I don't get that much stuff on Valentine's.
And our rummage like, all of it's gone, like all the good stuff, all the good stuff. So she can. Like,
well, most people just give me like, I'll probably end up getting like 5 pieces of chocolate, and then the most would be like sweet tarts or something like that, and I don't eat those.
Okay, well just own that it doesn't last long.
Okay. It does, but okay. Anyway, let's move on from this.
We should. So that's what you're going to have to do for Valentine's Day. I mean, we're going to have to make a lot of different adjustments for things. Especially,
do we still get to go out for sushi?
I mean, sushi's not really that bad. So yes, we'll still get to do our Valentine. I mean, you just decided that your mama ain't going to have a date on Valentine's? Is that what you're saying?
I mean, I didn't say that. But like, it's our thing. It's our traditional thing. We did it for the past 2 years.
It is our thing, but part of the reason that it is
you better do it some other day.
No. Okay.
You better do it the day before.
Lies you tell? No, ma'am. Let me explain something to you.
Let me explain something to you. We have been going to Bluefin for 2 years now. Me and you.
See, man, I need you to understand and to wrap yourself around the fact that at some point,
I know, but that's our tradition, and we're never losing it.
I mean, we're not gonna lose it, but
we're doing something the day of Valentine's.
Your day is gonna shift.
No,
boo, your
no,
day is gonna shift.
No, that's not how that works. No,
yeah, that's how this works.
Nope.
We're so off topic right now. Really? Oh God. Anyway, so I think that's really it. Hopefully, she likes the meal selections this week. I didn't ask her what she wanted this week.
I'm kind of scared.
So she has no idea. Well, I already did the pancakes. So you got the pancakes. We're doing the pizza again.
Please tell me you have bananas in there.
There are bananas.
Okay.
So there'll be pancakes and there's pancakes and bananas and there.
We're doing the pizza again.
We're doing the pizza again.
Then what are we having for dinner?
So I created a recipe.
Oh, I mean, I didn't say it was gonna be nasty. I mean, anything you can create is good. What did you create, Mama?
So it is this. I don't even know what to call it because it's ground turkey. It's in a broth. It has vegetables in it, and then it has pasta noodles. So it's a soup, but it's gonna be a hearty soup because it has the noodles in it.
What type of vegetables did you put in the stew, Mama?
There's carrots and spinach.
Okay, stop. You know what this one remind me of? It remind me of this broth my mother and my grandmother, specifically my mother, will force me to eat. You are not allowed to leave this table until you finish this.
Well, first of all, I haven't done you like that in a long time, so stop that. Stop that. Second of all, we've got to get the vegetables and the...
Can't I just eat them raw?
Well, you're not eating them raw because they're in the soup. The pasta soup. I don't even know what to call it because I don't even have a name for it. It's just... But it smells really good, and I believe it's going to be really good, and you're going to enjoy it. It's going to be okay.
Y'all get to learn something about me. I do not like my vegetables boiled, grilled, fried, or cooked. I can't do it. Something within me, I just can't. Like, me, myself, I can't do it.
But you'll eat asparagus that's either been in the oven or sauteed.
Okay, that's different. Asparagus is supposed to be cooked. Carrots and stuff like that, no.
Well, they're in it. it's gonna be good. You're gonna be okay. Life is gonna continue. So that's all I have for you. That's dinner for the week. That's all I can tell you. So that is all that we have for this week. I told you guys we are unfiltered, uncut. You never know where our vlog, our videos could take a turn at any moment while we're recording, but that is the beauty of us because we want to give you the authentic, transparent journey that we are on and the beauty in our relationship that we have together. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. Remember to, what do we need to do, Sydney?
Like, subscribe, comment, and share.
All of those things. It's not that hard. It's a few clicks. Do that thing. Support us. We appreciate you. We are so grateful for all of our subscribers and all of our viewers. Y'all are dope. Like, you really are. And we appreciate you guys taking time out every single week to see what we have to say and how we're doing in our journey. So, if you have not already, go over to Instagram and follow us there because we do things in between. Y'all need to work on her. To tell her to actually go on our IG page.
I was going
and do
to
stories.
last week, but I forgot.
I mean, like, I'm not even asking her to make a post. I just need her to get on there and do a story. Like, because people
I
don't
was
want to
going to last week, but I forgot.
You need to set a reminder on your phone so you don't forget.
How would I do that? I got a brain. That's what brains are for.
Alright, so I'm going to hold that one in. So, y'all have a wonderful, wonderful week. We will see you guys next week for our next video. And in between time, like we said, go on IG at the S&S Girls and follow us there. So, have an amazing week. Hope you are reaching all of your goals and you are being successful in how what?
What's your ice skating this week?
So we'll talk to you guys. It's just random. We'll talk to you guys next week and, visit us on IG and say what's up and say hi. So again, I'm Tracy Marie.
I'm Sydney McKenna.
And we're the S&S Girls. Have a good night. Bye.
Every single day